Today's video is all about building a rich life, not just with money, but with meaning, freedom, and purpose. We'll break down some real truths about wealth, success, and what it really means to live well. So if you've ever felt lost trying to figure out how to get ahead financially, or just how to make your life feel better, this one's for you. Stick around to the end, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep, real conversations like this. You know, most people think being rich means having a ton of money in the bank, a big house, a fancy car, traveling the world on private jets. But that's not it. A rich life. It's about freedom. It's about choice. And it's about designing a life that feels good to you, not what looks good on Instagram. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I had a friend named Mark. He was working in tech, making good money, but every time I talked to him, he was exhausted. Not because he was overworked, he was just drained. He had the nice apartment, the Tesla, the gym membership he never used. But one day he told me, "Man, I feel like I'm living someone else's dream." That hit me hard, because so many of us, we end up chasing things we don't even want. So let's break this down. Lesson 1, getting started, is everything. Look, I'll be real. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room to be successful. You just need to start. Most people wait. They overthink. They read 5 books, watch 20 videos, ask 10 people, and then do nothing. But here's the truth. Clarity comes from action, not thinking, not planning. Just start. Even if it's messy, even if it's small. Tony Robbins once said, "Most people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 10. Start small, but start now." Lesson 2, conscious spending = financial freedom. Let's talk money. We're told to budget, to save every penny, to cut out the lattes. But honestly, that's not the point. The real key is conscious spending. Spend more on the things you love. Cut ruthlessly on the stuff you don't care about. My buddy Jake, for example, he drives a beat-up car. Could he afford better? Yeah, but he doesn't care about cars. What he does care about is music. He spends thousands on instruments, concerts, and studio gear. And you know what? That's freedom. You don't have to be cheap. You just have to be intentional. So ask yourself, what lights you up? Spend more on that. Guilt-free. Everything else, cut it. Lesson 3, automate everything you can. Managing your money shouldn't be your full-time job. Set up systems once and let them run. Savings, automate it. Investments, automate it. Bills, automate. The less energy you spend managing money, the more you can spend living. Ramit Sethi calls it a rich life system. It's about putting your money to work without obsessing over it every day. That's peace of mind. That's focus. That's real power. Lesson 4, know your why. Let me ask you a hard question. Why do you want to be rich? If your answer is, "Because I don't want to stress about money," cool, but go deeper. What does that look like? Do you want to travel with your family, start your own business, buy your parents a house? Make it real, make it emotional, because when you know why, you'll find the motivation to keep going when it's hard. Lesson 5, don't let fear stop you. I know people who haven't invested $1 because they're afraid of losing it. Or they never started a business because the timing wasn't right. Listen, fear will always be there. But fear isn't a reason to stop. In fact, when everyone else is scared, that's when the biggest opportunities show up. Warren Buffett said, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." The people who win, they move through fear. Lesson 6. Design your life on purpose. Every December, I sit down and map out the next year. Where do I want to go? Who do I want to see more of? What would make the year unforgettable? You don't have to wait for some miracle or perfect plan. Just ask yourself, what would a rich life look like for me this year? And then build around that. It's like designing your own blueprint, not someone else's version of success. Yours. Lesson 7. Focus on progress, not perfection. Please hear this. You don't have to be perfect. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna overspend sometimes. You might forget to invest 1 month. It's okay. What matters is consistency. Keep going. Keep learning. That's how real change happens. A few extra tips from me. Let me share a few things that helped me personally. Track your joy, not just your expenses. Once a week, ask what made me feel rich this week. A walk with a friend, a good book. Remember that. Say no to things that don't fit your rich life. You don't owe anyone your time or energy. If it's not aligned with what you want, celebrate small wins. Paid off a debt, saved $100. That's huge. Don't wait till you're a millionaire to feel proud. Being rich isn't just about numbers. It's about designing a life where you feel alive, where you wake up excited, where money helps you say yes to what matters and no to what doesn't. So yeah, invest, save, build wealth, but never forget to live. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below. What does a rich life mean to you? And if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe to the Wisdom Path. We've got more videos coming to help you build not just a better income, but a better life. Thanks for being here. Go live rich.